We are recording now.
Okay, spicy. Last time we left off of Sihonavan, you guys decided to take a long rest on this little, out of the way road. Not out of the way road. Out of the way.
Campsite?
Yeah, it was a campsite.
Nook?
Little like traveler's altar to,
I forget.
Did
what
y'all-
God.
Can y'all not hear me?
No, now we can hear you.
Oh,
You
yeah.
cut out for a moment.
I think. you
Okay,
cut out.
I did not. Yeah, this little, out of the way spot, Shrine to Aril, off the
There you go.
beaten path of the merchant caravans. Trade route. And Jean and Till and Henri took their first watches and had a little bit of a conversation. And as they were talking, Henri used his grim psychometry to, get a little bit of insight to this piece of paper that Till had, and also got a little bit of insight to this little shrine. And met somebody who was like, give my regards to Ember, which was very awkward. While they were talking, while they were talking, Henri's spidey senses started tingling, and
My dad senses.
he quickly jerked Till out of the way of an oncoming arrow as a bunch of people that you guys had previously talked to decided to attack your party. A battle ensued, and near the end of the battle, you all figured out that they were blood hunters, and upon doing so, Henri immediately pulled rank, so to speak, and stopped them from attacking you any further, and you guys interrogated them, basically. Basically... Sorry, Roll20 is, doing something here, oh my goodness.
Damn funky.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my god.
Oh lord, he coming. I don't even have that many tabs open. Like, come on, computer.
You gotta get you a new laptop, like.
I do. I need my regular laptop and then like my D&D laptop.
You should just continually borrow one from the library or the vault.
I should, but I'm not doing that.
Chromebooks.
Ugh, Chromebooks.
Ugh, Chromebooks.
Get a MacBook instead.
Don't
Ew.
get up. Ew, that's awful.
That's
That's
why-
probably worse.
That's fucking war crime.
Hey, that's what we're running audio off of, so I would respect me, okay? And my
Okay,
life-
it depends on the field that you need to go into.
Yeah, for anything.
Because like most theater
code.
stuff is
It's
Mac.
Mac.
anything not the arts, other than like drafting, Windows.
Yeah.
Anyway, after you interrogated the blood hunters and sent them on their way, you all had some conversations with each other, learning about various aspects of Till and Henri's past life. Ember, you also talked to Henri, and you guys had a good old chat about the goddess Aril and why she might, be but sending her regards at the very least to Ember. And Henri, you lied to Ember, and she did not like that.
Yeah.
Afterwards, you all had finished the rest of the night and took your long rest, and it is the next day, and you guys are still on your way to Port Town.
Port Town, today's in this one.
Ooh, I will like pretty much first thing once I finish packing up is go over to the little shrine of Aril and just, light some incense, leave a little offering, and be like, thank you, I guess. Very awkward, like, small prayer.
I feel like Henry would have woken up before anyone else and get some wood to make a sort of pyre kind of thing, and get all the bodies together of all the blood hunters that were killed the night before, and just kind of burn them up. And you probably like kneel and say some words in a language I don't think anybody else would speak in the camp.
What game? What language is it?
A special little language of blood hunters. So
Is it
It's a
abyssal?
language that absolutely none of you know.
Okay, so then it's fucking infernal or something.
shit
No.
like that.
Something
Okay.
like that.
So it's not draconic. Okay.
No. Yeah, he says a couple of words, and and a customary burial for blood hunters just kind of lights him a flame in the pyre. And he gives respects to all the people that got chopped up the other night.
Trying to see if I have gentle repose. I do not have it. I could prepare it today.
You gonna preserve their bodies for a little while so that we could ask them some questions later, cleric?
Oh, let me see if I can even do talk with or speak with dead. I don't know what my spells are.
You should be high enough level if I'm
Oh, speak
remembering.
with dead's
my
only a
cleric.
second level spell. It's whether or not I have access to it.
Pretty sure that's just like a base clerical spell.
I mean,
No,
can
it's
you
a sub.
can
It's a
It's a sub
subclass
thing?
one. I don't have
Can-
it.
you speak with dead on ashes?
Wait, I do have speak with dead. Never mind. It's a third level spell. Unprepared this and
Love anyone's roll, but why do you want to speak with the dead?
Because,
See?
blood hunters come and are being assholes to us, so we're like, hey, what's up?
And Henri can't tell us anything, but maybe the dead people can.
Well, Henry's loaded up
So
all
we
the
dig up
dead
the
bodies
bodies
in
that
a pile.
Henri just buried.
I
No,
didn't
they
bury them.
were
I
burned.
burned
He
them.
did burn
He
them.
burned
He
them.
burned them.
Can I cast
Burn them.
invisibility on a body?
Oh my god. No, I think it's gonna be
No. No. We are getting to Port Town, damn it.
Hey,
You guys
hey,
set off. You're not in
I
the
always
area
adore your
anymore.
dedication.
Can I throw one of the bodies into the bag of holding?
Oh my god.
No.
I don't
We
think
can
we
chop
have
it up.
that.
We just need the head, but
No, we need head and lungs.
oh, we need head and lungs.
We need the whole respiratory system for it to work.
Really?
Really? Where is
Is
that?
that part of
written
the
down?
spell?
Yep.
What? That's
We're
crazy.
not doing that.
Oh, the corpse still has a mouth. Never mind. Yeah, we just need the head.
We're not
Oh.
doing it. Too late anyway. They're burned.
Shit, fuck, out of luck.
All of the bodies have been burned. You guys are leaving this area and
Now that's
getting
what
to
I call
fucking Port
fucking hell
Town.
torture.
Oh my god.
And we got there, folks.
Got it eventually.
Slow clap.
Slow boo.
Oh my gosh.
So, set out of this area, hearts and minds heavy upon the knowledge that you have gained in the past 24 hours. And you have your horses. I'm pretty sure I gave y'all horses. And anyone want to do some talking while on the road? You guys got another day and a half or so before you reach Port Town. At this point, it's been about 3.5 days since you set out of Nova Ether.
I have nothing specific, but just for fun and funky flavor, Ember is keeping someone between her and Henri the whole way there.
Damn.
Is it
Rip.
Mavis?
It might be Mavis, it might be someone else. It's just just keep someone between her and him.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
son.
I think I'm sticking pretty close to Till.
Oh yeah, Mavis doesn't know who the fuck my parent is yet.
No, I know
Mm-mm.
nothing. I just care about your emotional well-being right now.
Thank you.
No,
I
you
appreciate
told
it.
Mavis. You told Mavis.
Mavis doesn't care. If she did,
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Mavis was just the last
yeah.
one to learn about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I think Henry's a little ahead, being quiet and reserved, a little somber. After
If anything,
last
Till needs
time.
more emotional support because of his parentage.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Give me one moment.
Oh, yes, actually, I do have something. Addie would ride up next to Till. Mavis, could I have a moment with Till in private, please?
Oh, of course. Yes. Let me just squeeze behind Ember for a minute.
Wait, what's up? What, huh?
Oh, I thought I was being the body between you and Audrey.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
While they go do their thing.
Thank you. That's appreciated.
Don't think I don't notice these things.
Fucking old lady insight.
I may be blind, but it doesn't mean I can't see.
Trying to not make the fucking cat ham on the cat's head, like the prophecy is true. Till would, or sorry, Addie would ride up next to Till. Could I talk or say something for a moment?
Yeah. Sure.
Um,
What's up?
ne- next time, you know I trust you, right?
Yeah.
And you know I know that you can take care of yourself, in normal circumstances, but whatever's happening with that, I gesture to Henri that it's not normal. I don't want to guilt you or anything. It's just next time you go looking for stuff,
Be smarter?
don't leave me behind.
Yeah. I won't. You're a much better researcher than me anyway, so.
No, it's not that. It's not, and I would love to help you with whatever you go looking for. It's I want you to be safe. You're my friend, one of my only friends. I just want to have your back if things go south.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I don't really plan on willy-nilly cock in the wind research like I've been doing.
That's probably
kind of, you know,
we should probably refrain from doing any sort of
cock
art
wiggling.
project in Port Town.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
That-
Yeah.
That's it. I like awkwardly like hand out, just like pat on the shoulder. and then go back to riding in silence.
I'm like, Addie, thank you for being my friend.
Thank you for being mine. It means a lot.
I give a thumbs up.
Sure is nice weather we're having.
Yeah, wonderful weather.
Yep.
Wonderful.
It is nice weather that you guys are having.
Yeah, it's such nice weather.
It's rather it's rather temperate for the season.
Yeah, it's a little.
It does look pretty cloudy, and you can see from your vantage point on the road, a crest over a hill. You look out over the rippling channel, and it makes all of you pause just momentarily as it comes into view, because you can see an unnatural looking cloud, hundreds and hundreds of feet tall and wide, is dangerously out over the rippling channel, miles away from the shore, and a heavy stone of anticipation and a little bit of anxiety for those of you who can still experience those emotions. It's in your bellies, because that is undoubtedly the the portal to the plane of water that has brought maritime traffic to a complete standstill for Sihonavan.
Is my hip ringing? Do I feel a storm?
Are my sailor senses
Yes, you
tingling?
do.
Oh, Chimney, his
They
hands
are.
be so old.
A
Oh
storm,
boy.
a storm is brewing.
Oh
Feel a
Davis is
tingle.
immune to the storm
Howie.
knees condition.
I feel a tingle in my hip. I think we got a storm coming. You best hurry.
Oh no, I think it'll pass. The clouds
It's-
aren't big enough.
It's not going to pass.
Yeah.
Believe
Good
me,
on
dear,
that.
I know storms. I've lived through a few of them.
I'm sure you've seen a lot of them, Mavis.
You sailors
And give me
and
a
your
moment while I
lot.
get up the map, because I actually made one, and the time it took for you to talk to Till.
Fuck
finished
yeah!
it.
I stole for the DM
Yeah, let's
with
go.
heartfelt RP.
Isn't that how it always goes?
Yeah.
Sure.
It's called
Yeah.
vamping.
M could write a whole paper with the amount we'd be talking between stuff.
It's called clever time management.
Sir.
So, as you guys are way to Portland, for the most part, it passes uneventfully. You see very little people on this merchant road that Ember is leading you all through, and there really isn't much to do on the road other than talk, brood, think about the conversations that you had, and secrets that your fellow team members are hiding from yourselves and from each other, really.
Mm.
But a fifth day crests over the horizon, and you guys pack up your things and set out on your horses. After about a couple of hours of walking, I'm going to say 3, you guys see it on the horizon. Port Town. Till, it is just as you remember it.
I've just left it, so I would certainly hope so. You know, I
Yeah,
would really hope that it didn't drastically change in like the little bit of time.
Hey guys, we should totally go to a temporary island sometime for some fishing.
Go to where? Oh
What's the
yeah.
name of that
Don't-
Or there's excellent fishing at temporary island.
But you can only fish part of the year.
What?
Oh, really?
on the Kingdom of Sihonavan map, there's a one.
Oh. Yeah, okay,
Across
I
the
was
port
just like,
down.
what?
Well, you can only get a temporary fishing license.
Mike's moving around.
What is it with
Oh.
old people and fishing?
We got feels like we got a lot of time. but not
That
a lot of time at
Henry, old as hell.
Mavis?
Yeah,
Even
apparently.
older.
all. Couple of old guys.
With their gaggle of college students.
Yeah.
Oh man. Let's go, senior citizens.
1 moment while I adjust the map.
Justin and Kate high five. Henri and Mavis
Yeah.
glare at each other angrily.
Yeah.
Very clear distinction.
Old people doing the best pastime of all, hating each other.
Old people fight.
Oh,
They're
Okay, our old people are unique because they don't constantly degrade the millennials of the group.
I feel Henry is technically middle-aged, but he just looks so roughed up.
He's got old man energy.
Yeah, he's
He-
so roughed up.
he
from all the
looks
blood
like
loss.
he would. He looks like he would smoke a pack a day.
Henry ages you in ways you can't even imagine.
I think
Blood
Henry technically
hemomancy,
does.
not even once.
I think Henry technically does smoke a pack a day.
A smoke of what? We'll never know.
I know.
Or a pack of what?
Oh, this is a good map bike. You did a pretty good job with the time you had.
Yeah, did you place every
Thank you.
single
I got it off
individual
of-
building?
No, I use a map generator.
I know. Ooh, Spirit Board.
You
What's
guys
that?
come from the South Road. The South Road seldom used in South District and Spirit Forge. That's what the road's name is. And you see the high walls and the battalions and the guards kind of keeping watch and doing their rounds. As you approach, you see a pair of guards, a dragonborn and a dwarf. I haven't run into too many dwarves. Kind of standing at the portcullis of this road, and as you all approach, they say, "Halt! Please state your business here. Welcome to Port Town. Please state your business here."
Champion business.
We're here to
Hello.
meet with Anne Blackpearl on behalf of.
The Countess Anne Black Pearl.
We are the heroes of Sihonavan.
There
You
go,
say you're
man.
the champions?
Yes,
They
that
look you
word.
up and
I'm
down.
so old I forgot the word.
That's us. Believe it or not. Old lady might make you a little confused, but yeah, that's us.
We thought you would look different.
We get that a lot.
We really don't.
This is the first time we've gotten it.
Usually people greet us with like excitement and respect. Or at least
No,
excitement.
they don't really say it. You can kind of see it in their eyes. Like, huh? Really? Okay.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, 2 old people and 3 not old people. Yeah, you're fair.
Yeah.
Anyway, please come in. Here's a map of the city. Count and Blackrow. I suppose that you will be expecting you all. Please abide by the general rules of kingdom as well
Don't
as
have
Port
fun.
Town's own personal criteria.
Bitches don't have fun.
Thank
Alrighty,
you
then.
And
very
they
much.
usher you in, and they usher you into Port Town.
Where did that
Immediately, despite the walls, the smell hits you first. It's salty, it's briny, it smells heavily of the ocean, and you can almost taste the salt in the air. And ooh, itchy. You can almost taste the salt in the air and feel the water moving through, threading through your fingers. That's how this town rolls. you see all manner, not too many people, not too many manner of people. Hold on, let me get my notes because I wrote up something for Port Town, like the people who live here. Not here? Okay.
I know somewhere there's a tabaxi that I know, and that's all I know.
I have Port Town's write-up because it is a moment when it came to this campaign.
Happens to the best of us.
Oh. Why is that in here?
Off the bat, you can mostly see half-elves, gnomes, humans, and oddly enough, you see a lot of tabaxi. I'm not sure if everyone here has seen a tabaxi before, but the tabaxi in this homebrew campaign are very, very short. They're pretty much exactly like Khajiit, who are like the small Khajiit, not like the big ones. You can see a family of them, and the tallest one that you see is about gnome height.
Damn.
Wow.
And yeah, the tall cats in this campaign are the Landons. And as you go through Port Town, you don't really garner that much attention, really, due to your current renown level. People in Port Town, they know of the champions of Sihonavan, but once again, they don't know what the champions of Sihonavan really actually look like, and the tales of their deeds have not reached far and wide off the Argosite Peninsula yet. You guys, walk your horses all the way to the castle ward, Till, and you recognize these streets fondly and easily. Do you take the lead on getting
Yeah, I'll take the lead.
So you take the lead,
I
going
don't
to the
need
castle
some
ward.
stinking map.
Ember, you've
Get
been
that
here
shit out of my
before.
face.
Ember, you've been here before, and Mavis, you've also been here before, just on your mini travels. Actually, I think everyone except for maybe Addie's been here before.
I think
No,
so.
Addie's been here.
Oh, yes. In the very beginning, I kicked the shit out of a dude here. That was how I got into the guild.
Oh yeah, that was how you got into the
We
guild.
met.
So everyone's been here.
I probably haven't been here since then because of that incident.
Yeah, so as you walk throughout Port Town, Addie, you kind of keep your hood over your head a little, just kind of shying away from people who look a little bit too closely at you, like, have we recognized that person before, type of deal. But you guys easily make it to Castle Ward, and as you this not only is where Countess Anne Blackpearl lives, this kind of like little manor house she has going on, but it also houses delegates and emissaries, people who visit Port Town for, like business, other nobles, things like that. If any work needs to be done that is official from the government, it is done here in the Castle Ward. And Black Pearl hosts everyone. And you easily make it up to the front gates when once again you are stopped by two half-elves, and they say, "Halt! We need your business here."
Champion business.
Champion business.
Also, I mean, I look like myself, so they should know. They're the usual guards. They should just recognize me.
They do recognize you.
Maybe they're rookies.
And that question is mostly directed at the rest of the party. They say, do you have an official title as a countess's son?
Probably like master or lord, like.
I was about to say lord or like young master Black Pearl.
Probably that.
Yeah. I feel like even someone's like noble kids are be called lord by like someone beneath them, kind of deal.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be the top
Ah,
person.
young Lord Blackpearl. We didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'm a little
A
short
million
compared to
apologies.
everyone else.
Yes, a million apologies. Who are your compatriots here?
These are the fellow champions of Sihonavan. And I introduce everyone with, like, you know, their correct titles. I don't know what you'd call them, but, like, their correct titles and everything.
Titles is the correct word. Is it champions? Oh. I come in, I suppose. This is your house. Shall we send word ahead to the Countess? She is in today.
Yeah.
Very good. Hope your stay back home is a restful one, young lord.
I give a thumbs up. Like, thank you.
I pat Till's shoulder sympathetically.
It
Looks
feels
like-
terrible that they do not know their names, but, like, they're just, like, they're having that, like,
Looks like you're back, Mr. Big Man.
Henry.
How's it feel being back home?
me knowing eyes and all walls have ears. It's great.
Alrighty.
I pat his shoulder again.
Hope this place has good food at least.
Oh boy, does it not. I lead everyone inside.
Say, Tills, it's one of those castles with like little secret corridors or something.
Oh, definitely.
What, really? Always heard about that. Noblemans have like secret little corridors so they can sneak off to their mistresses or whatever.
Generally,
Anyway.
actually, those purposes, they were used for those purposes. The intended purpose was that if there was a siege and the appropriate god was losing, whatever family, usually the royal family, could use those secret passages as a means of escape.
Sure, I'm sure that's just what they tell everybody.
No, that's actual factual historical accuracies.
Alright, whatever you say.
Huh?
Anyway, as you guys
Sorry, I was looking at
go
this
into the
episode
manor
where,
house.
I was gonna lean over to Ember and ask, "Do you think this castle has a Caponier?"
Oh, what?
It's a Capone.
I don't think I know
Bless
what that
you.
is.
It's a type of fortification defense tool. It's basically a murder tunnel.
Oh,
Where there's holes on various sides, usually one on top and then two on either side. And you can, throw boiling oil or shoot
Oh.
fire arrows at the
Yes, we do
incoming
have that.
enemy.
Yeah, we do have that.
I'm not surprised. This feels like the sort of place that would have that.
Any
I would
castle
love
worth a
to
salt
see it.
needs
This
a
is more of a
Capone.
house that's been turned into a castle, but besides, it's just the same idea.
Interesting design concept.
So
I would hate to be caught in the
you
murder
disembark
tunnel.
off of your horses, and servants immediately come to take them to the resident stable, and you guys go, led by Till, go into the Black Pearl Manor. Immediately, the humdrum of the city is cut off. Whereas before you enter, you could hear the shouts of fishmongers and the screech of seagulls in the air. Everything inside of the Black Pearl Manor house is muffled and quiet. And not
Very good.
regular quiet, a very unsettling quiet that creeps a chill up all of your spines, except for you, Till. And Henry makes the hairs on your neck stand on end, and same thing with you, Ember. Addie,
Oh.
you and Mavis are also kind of unsettled by being inside this house, and the plush carpet muffles all of your footfalls as Till leads you to where he knows his mother should be,
Excuse me,
if she's
DM.
in.
Can I ask a question,
What's
DM?
up?
I know you said how creepy this whole place is. Is it worth a quick psychometry? As I'm walking by, or no?
Huh.
Please see my childhood. That'd be really funny.
And we're going to go into the one-on-one.
Oh,
Can I be there since it's like my childhood? Unless I'm seeing shit I didn't see, because that's stop seeing shit about myself that I don't see. That's
It's
mean.
not your childhood related. It's not related to your childhood.
Do you need me in
Oh.
there for recording?
Nah, it'll be fine.
okay, all right.
All right.
Psychometry stuff. Let's see how weird it is, I guess.
Bye. Have
Bye.
fun.
Kate, is there a chance you
I-
could turn down the music a little bit?
You should be able to do it.
It's
On
at
the-
it's at 1% on
Yeah, I can do it.
Discord for me.
Ooh. Yeah, let me turn it down.
Thank you.
Oh, are you not going and recording?
Nope.
No.
That's what I had asked right before they left.
I did
Red,
not
the
catch
other
that.
one that was playing earlier was fine, right?
I mean, it's been like just a little bit louder than I usually like to have it when I'm recording because I want to make sure that the voices are clear.
How's that?
Perfect. Thank you.
Great.
What was the term you used for the like
Caponier. It's a French term.
spelled with a P or a C?
With both. It's a silent P at the beginning.
Hmm.
No. Here, I'm gonna copy paste it for you.
Thank you. Because I am most curious. Ooh. Caponia.
Ponier.
Caponia.
I'm gonna play the BGM for a second just to double check that that level's good for you, Red.
Okay.
Hi!
Just a little quieter on the BGM.
Pepper.
You scream.
She's scream.
A little more, is that good?
That's good.
Great.
Thank you.
Interesting. You learn something new every day. Also, fun fact while I was researching, because I am that bitch, the way to address a countess is Your Excellency, which I did not
But
know.
how do you address a countess's son?
Lord or lady. I looked it up.
And then once, once the
Yeah.
child of a count or countess becomes the count or countess, then it's Your Excellency.
All right. So for anyone who sees it, Henry's walking, and he just kind of flinches for like 2 seconds, and then he just walks as normal, kind of thing. like some quick hairs on the back of my head, some little white
I
hair.
glance over and I'm like, what the fuck did you see from my house?
Yeah, that's. Addie eyebrow raise. Like,
Is it murder tunnel shit? Sorry, Amber, when I say that, is it related to a murder tunnel?
Wait, that's what Ember says in Murder Tunnel?
Referencing what Mavis had talked about a minute ago.
I wouldn't describe it as Murder Tunnel. More like Murder City.
What did my mother do?
And your mother was something before her.
I've seen plenty of murder cities, and this doesn't look like one of them.
what do you mean by before?
Remember
her?
how I was a war veteran?
Yes.
It's
I
even
affectionately
before.
refer to battlefields as murder cities.
It's even
Because
before
you know you've got
Mavis.
like the camps, and then the bodies just strewn
What
everywhere.
did you see, Henri?
I didn't really see anything. I felt it. It was only for a moment. It felt like a sea of a countless souls. So many dead. Happened a long time ago. Maybe 1,000 years ago.
This house has been around for 1,000 years.
It's not your house. It's
The
the
land.
whole area. Yes, it's the land. It's in the land. I can feel it in the dirt and everything around us. A lot of people died here a long time ago.
Huh. Could that possibly explain why my mother talks to seemingly thin air sometimes?
It's not.
Could be.
Speaking of which,
Oh boy!
you guys approach Anne Blackpearl's office, and as you reach for the doorknob, steps still muffled, you can hear talking from behind the door. And it's rather clear. You don't even have to like make a check for it. It's someone saying, until you recognize this as your mother's voice, and she says, "Stop it. This is the end of it. We don't need any more of your kind around here. It's distressing. Do you understand me?"
My mother racist.
Yeah, that.
Which Minecraft player are you?
The builder. The fighter.
The fighter.
The race.
Racist.
What?
I kind of hold up my hand to like stop everyone from moving, like with a mouth, and I'm like near the door because usually I can't fucking catch my mom doing this.
We don't know who
No, I don't care that you said that. This needs to stop.
Do we hear another person?
No.
Can I really quick cast detect magic? Actually, no, not detect magic. Fuck that. Detect thoughts.
I'm trying to think because there are certain things about Anne Blackpearl. Huh. That's a good question. Can you do that?
Cause let's see. Federation, you can read the thoughts of certain creatures. When you cast a spell as your action on on any one creature that you could see within 30 feet of you.
Just look through the peephole. Just look through the peephole.
Can I look through the peephole, DM?
Is there a peek hole in the door?
I mean, if there's a keyhole, or just like bow down under the fucking floor, I guess.
As you're preparing to look through the peephole, Anne Blackpearl cuts herself off mid-sentence and says, What do you... Who's there?
I quickly like go and I'm like, I like kind of move myself back, and actually I've practiced throwing my voice anyway. I like throw my voice slightly further back, and I'm like, Mom, I'm here with the champions. I hope no one's in your office. And I've like thrown my voice slightly back. So it's like clearly we're like coming up to the door.
As you do this, you can still clearly hear her say, although it's a bit more muffled now, like she hisses it under her breath, "Leave. Leave. I have no time for this. Please come in, Till."
I'll open the door. Actually, I'll give Addie a few minutes and I'll be like, detect magic, and like under my breath very quietly, like just to vibe check the room.
All right.
When we go in, give Addie that time to cast it, because we don't have 10 minutes for ritual. And then once that's cast, I will come in.
Oh yeah, no, it's just the action. 6 seconds, like boop, popped.
Yep.
And I am
And I will
otherwise
go in.
just listening very intently.
So you all walk into, Till, you open the door, and you all walk into Anne Blackpearl's office. What immediately strikes you is that there is only one person in this room, and she is in front of large floor-to-ceiling bay windows, looking out over the rippling channel to where that thunderstorm that you all saw earlier seems to be growing and getting worse out over the rippling channel. She's looking out over all of the boats in port and all the ships that are further out on the horizon, skirting or coming back from the storm that's brewing. And in her hand, she has her hands behind her back, the one regular human hand, and then her heavy steel prosthetic that she flexes as she's holding some sort of like navigational compass, and it creaks loudly in the stillness of her office. She has a large mahogany desk with bookshelves on either side, and on the walls there are maps and notes and all sorts of uh, like astronomy maps, ocean maps. She has a lot of seafaring things in her office, and as she turns, she kind of almost glares at all of you through her sharp blue eyes, and her focus settles on Till, and she says, "Till,
Yes.
welcome home, I suppose."
Happy to be home.
Now, are you here on business, or have you come here tucking your tail between your legs?
I'm here on business, as I have myself and the other champions of Sihonavan.
Yes, that's perfect, really. I suppose you're here to deal with this plane of water that has been halting the progress here in Port Town?
Yep.
And I assume High Archmage Somniferum has given you all the proper things to do this without dying, I hope.
I look at everyone else, I'm like,
We
yes.
have cloaks.
I nod,
yes.
We're well equipped, Your Excellency.
And let's see. Cloaks of the Manta Ray, I suppose. I did get word from the Archmage. I just want to make sure that both stories lined up properly. Here, let me also give you something else to help in your endeavors, just in case. And she goes to one of her bookshelves, and actually, there seems to be some sort of like hinge on like a section of it, and she unhinges it for a safe. and you guys can't see the combination that she puts in or anything like that. The safe in the book, I mean the book shelf is blocking your view. But she after a few seconds it clicks open and she holds a bag and she digs through it and says, "Till, come here."
I like have that second of hesitation, and then I go forward.
"Here, for you and your friends, potions of water breathing. Don't waste them." And she
Cool.
gives all of you. She gives potions of water breathing, enough for all 5 of you.
Cool.
Cool.
How long? Like, what is the duration?
Normal potion of water breathing is only an hour.
An
So
hour.
it's a for emergencies.
Yeah, it's a
Mm.
backup because we got the cloaks. So.
That's fair.
Did I
Thank you.
prepare it? Yes. Okay.
Yes. She closes the safe and closes the bookshelf, and goes back to standing in front of the window, and she says, "What do you need to know about the plane of water? I have some insight, and I know you all get debriefed, but too much information is too much information. There's no such thing as too much information."
Did you spend time in the plane of water or something?
Please do not waste my time with inane questions.
I was going to follow it up with if you could inform us of personal experiences that we might want to avoid.
No, I have never been in the plane of water.
Has anyone aboard any of the ships or any fishermen reported seeing any sort of strange anomalies, creatures, people of that nature from the plane of water?
There are some very large sharks in the waters, I believe, that weren't there before, but anyone who can tell me anything of substance has died a watery death.
Wonderful. And sorry, question more for the DM. How long? So, like the storm formed, and immediately Trailerine got the ping of, rift open, time to go, or has this cloud been like chilling, in the rippling channel for like a hot minute?
Um, it was more like it's been chilling for a hot minute because it's like the storm was building up, and Eridanus and Trailerine were pinpointing where the next plane would be opening, and then this storm kind of the way that a plane of water really actually works is that sometimes sailors don't even realize that they're in the plane of water until they can't see land anymore because storms get so bad that portals open up and they are transported in there.
Rip.
Damn.
So it's more like they were trying to pinpoint it, and then they realized that this storm was abnormal, and that's how they figured out that it was leading to the plane of water.
And that was the week-ish ago when we got our marching orders to set out.
Yeah.
Okay.
During Marilune, basically, they were like pinpointing the next place, and then a week ago, in game, that's when you guys, that's when they figured it out, and that's when they told you to set out for Port Town.
Okay. And how long was the storm building exactly?
Oh, it was quite unusual. It's not the wet season after all. The storm has been brewing for about 2 weeks now.
Hmm.
If you have no other questions, I will do my part in helping you all get to the plane of water and retrieving this artifact that the Archmage has told you all about.
That's very kind of you. We appreciate it greatly.
Yes, quite. Anyhow, I have arranged for one of my best ship captains to take you all out to the rippling channel and into the plane of water. His name.
Captain McCaptain Face.
Captain McDickface.
I like that. I like that
No.
name.
It's actually
N-
Captain Captonifer.
Oh,
Captain
that's
Captain.
sounds
First
official.
name, first name Cocken, last name Balls.
No, first name
Title.
Hawkins,
You're
middle
gonna get
name
banned.
Balls, last name
I'm
Torture.
gonna ban you. I'm gonna ban you.
Cock and
Hi, I'm the
torture.
one
You're all
recording
getting
the
banned.
session.
Cock and
That's
torture.
there.
On a other note, I did pop detect magic. Am I getting any pings in the room?
Hi, kitty.
Nope.
No,
What's the vibe in here, DM?
not a goddamn thing. Shit.
You guys are magical if you want something.
Besides us, that's a given.
Probably not so much magic as it is undead.
It's just the aura of Mavis radiating throughout the room.
Yeah.
Oh.
Unfortunately, Mavis's aura is like so OP that it just encompasses everything. I'm sorry.
Yeah, if you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic. You can learn its school of magic and anything. Well, I don't think I could see dead people, unfortunately. So
You don't have the sixth sense?
Well, yeah. What's the vibe in
see
here,
dead
DM?
people.
The vibe? The vibe
Thank you.
is uncomfortable, condescending, patronizing,
I mean,
and
besides from
down.
her, I just mean the room.
Uncomfortable, condescending.
Because she was talking to something in this room, so maybe I can feel it out, kind of deal. If I do a psychometry vibe thing, whatever,
Oh,
see if I
you
catch
can't.
anything. Nothing. All right.
You can't. Nope.
I'm still
Hi.
I'm probably still feeling that overall thing, right? That you talked about before.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
His name is Ravan White Valor.
Am I familiar with him? Obviously,
Yes,
he's
you
the best,
know.
and I know him.
Yeah, you are familiar with Ravan. You know that he is one of the best ship captains that Anne Blackpearl has under her that she has under her eye, which is not a very fun place to be, as you know. You know that she's literally using the best of the best to aid you in her in this endeavor, and it kind of it kind of touches you to know that she's expending such a
But it'd also be kind of embarrassing if she sent not the best of the best with the champions of Sihonavan.
Hi, kitty. Thank you.
Yeah, you get the feeling that she's doing this also to make herself look better as well. So it's not just like, oh yeah, she wants the best for you all. It's also, oh yeah, she
She wants to look
is
the
doing
best.
this. She's also doing this to look the best as well.
Woo, my mother, ladies and gents.
Nice.
My mom. There's no one else like my mom.
And as she's talking, she also says you will also be sent to one of the best cartographers that we have here in the city. One of our servants will give you her address on your way out. You are dismissed.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you
I
for
think
your
Henry.
time, Your Excellency. I hope you have a
Henry
lovely
So
day.
I'm taking it that we're finding our own lodgings, Mother.
You can stay here if you wish. There are plenty of rooms.
We wouldn't wish to impose.
Don't
If
worry, you've already imposed enough.
okay, well, if that's all the same, I think I'd rather get an inn in the city.
Yeah, well, either way, you won't know, Mom. So have a lovely rest of your day. And I quickly turn and like try to leave the room.
I think before you leave, Henry does a thing where he grabs with his big old hands. He grabs Till by his hair, ruffles it a little bit. And he says, "Don't worry, your kid's in good hands. Thank you for your help."
As you say that, she turns. She turns her head again and meets your eyes. And she gives you a raised eyebrow.
I just give her a smile. I think.
Looks like a grimace. Sorry.
I'm quite sorry. Have we met before?
I'm not sure if we have. I think I would have remembered your demeanor.
I suppose.
That's still like a little
day.
bit of just the.
Have a good day now. Thank you for your help.
She doesn't say anything, and you guys can leave.
Quietly, quickly outside the outside of her office, Till's just like, "Have you fucked my mother?"
Henry,
Hold on.
Henry gives Till a puzzled look, and he's like, "How old are you again?"
21.
There is a bark of laughter from Addie.
I'm 21. Because I swear, you left me a receipt, and that's all you left 20 years ago.
I think I'd be a little bit more classy than that. How about we go find that in?
Yeah.
Well, this has been insightful.
There's certainly one
Yes, it
word
has.
for it. That might be the polite way of saying it. Your mom, very scary.
Yep.
Till, there's
I would-
something
I
I need
don't
to
like
tell
her.
you.
Being less
If
scary and more of a
Henri was
bitch.
your father, you would know. Because all of his children have a very specific nose shape that you do not have.
Just because his face isn't as chiseled as mine and my kids doesn't mean you got to point it out, Mavis.
Did I say it was chiseled? I did not. So shut the fuck up, Henri.
Damn,
I'm just
hit you with the
saying, my
shut the
boys
fuck
have a
up.
my boys have a very handsome nose. Okay. Yes, and they take it
They're
from their
both
father.
crooked.
Well, mine's
That's
is
neat to
crooked because
say
I've been
about
in
your
one or two little
grandchildren.
fights. And sure, theirs are a little bit more twisted. They're rough kids. Okay.
They did break their nose multiple times when they were, 7 and 8.
As they should. It builds character. Every kid needs to break a bone or two.
I've broken my nose.
I've broken both of my arms and legs by the age of 2.
That feels like bad parenting.
Call it what you will. I think they grew back stronger.
It feels like the gods were trying to off you even at the age of 2.
Yeah, why do you think I don't like him so much?
Like the man who made the
Got
saxophone.
off, got off to a bad start with the gods, I see.
I think most people do.
Well,
Most folks don't
I
have the
can't
best
really
one.
say my goddess is missing, so.
Born into poverty, got it born with a disease or two. I think most people get a pretty crap roll of the dice when it comes to the gods. I mean, even Till here, he ended up with a bitch of a mom.
No, I
We're
actually.
still inside because it's like a bit of a walk from the front door to the office.
Oh,
Surprisingly,
yeah,
I
y'all
agree
been
with
walk-
you,
y'all
Henry.
been walking the entire time. Don't worry.
Okay.
We're walking
The
and
servants agree.
I don't think
I just
Henry
can't
would
say
mind if they
anything.
heard that.
I didn't think I would agree with you, but no, I do. That tracks. Yeah, that fully tracks.
Say, Till, do you know any? Oh, I'm sure you sleep over here, but maybe you've seen a good inn or two.
Oh, I know an inn. I know a great inn.
Kinda-
Does it have karaoke?
Yes, it does. Only on Friday nights, though.
Oh, I know which inn you're talking about.
Not expensive inn either, because expensive inns know who I am, therefore know who my mother is.
Say, kid, where's your room, anyways?
Oh, I'll detour, and I'll just detour them. I'm like, I'll give you a tour of the house. As champions, it's my duty as definitely host to show you around my house.
Yeah, I am kind of wondering. Are there like the occasional paintings of Till somewhere as like an unhappy
Yes.
child or something?
Yes. Like just sitting at his mother's foot.
Getting older and older.
It's like an
the same
uncomfortable
unhappy
family
expression.
portraiture.
There's an entire hall of black pearls, and
Oh.
Till is the most recent one.
Are
Oh,
any
man.
of the eyes moving as we walk past?
No, no.
Like a
There
fucking
has to.
Scooby-Doo show.
Yeah. There has to be one of Till as a kid in a little sailor's costume.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
I probably passed by like, what a dork. Look at you, Till.
Oof.
I am keeping my ears open the whole time we're going through, because I am very much on
Yeah.
high alert and listening for any suspicious sounds.
Yeah, I am uncomfortable here.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
will
so-
give them a grand tour of the house.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can. You show them all the foyers and the parlor rooms and the stables where your horses are, and you go down to the kitchens and you show them your room. You give them a tour. The
Yeah.
unsettling, disturbing feeling
My
does
room
not
is
leave
still as
any of you the
unsettling.
entire time.
I
Yes.
really want to know what your room looks like.
Till, what does your room
Roughly?
look like?
I'm sending a roughly what it might look like
Oh,
image.
jeez. Looks uncomfortable just sleeping on that bed, dude. Look at that.
Yeah, there's not a lot of like personalization.
Oh,
What the hell is going on here? How the hell do you even sleep on its bed? You can't even roll over.
this looks like the hostel I first slept in when I came to Sihonavan.
Yeah, my mother has a very specific theme for the house.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
tell. Where's this small little Victorian child at?
Is the theme rustic hunting lodge?
Both
With gothic horror.
tasteful nautical.
Tasteful, huh?
I
There's
think she
nothing
missed the
tasteful
tasteful
about
part.
this.
Yeah, it's more like I couldn't renovate my room because it's family history.
Really? Oh, I can tell by the little series of porcelain dolls you have over here.
Yeah,
Like a shelf with little.
yeah. My mother probably knows but doesn't know. I have an attic room that I use instead of this is the public room.
Right.
But I have a
Attic room?
different space that like I actually use.
Yeah.
And I'll like hop up on the bed and like kind of shimmy open a panel that clearly should actually be attached. So it's not supposed to lead to the attic.
Do we
But
see
it
rope
leads to, like, a-
stanchions tucked away in a corner like they used to rope off the door for tours, public tours? Like a rope stanchion.
You think my mother would allow that inside the house?
Lord Till Black Pearl will
God, that is so funny. He's like sitting in front of his mirror, combing his little hair. Back when he had like coconut hair or whatever. Yeah, everyone.
Oh,
Did Till have a bowl cut in his tooth?
No, I did not. The thing is that I definitely did not have a bowl cut because I have to look presentable. Bowl cuts are not presentable.
Isn't that presentable for a little Victorian child?
I hate all of
Look,
you.
we may not like Aunt Black Pearl, but even she wouldn't do that to her kid.
Might.
If it was fashionable.
We're walking. Oh.
And I guess while we're walking around, this time I'll pop. Do I want to keep detect magic up, or do I want to have it detect thoughts?
How's
think
how's
I'll-
the attic room look?
I think I'll pop another detect magic as we're walking around. I'm so curious.
So the attic room, like, I don't really have a good picture of it. But it does kind of like look more like an actual room. Like it has like a bunch of books. It has
Thank you, kitty.
fucking like photo, like essentially like, or I don't know if pictures are a thing, but like like silly portraits or like just photos of like them and Addie and like them and some of their friends. Like they have clearly prank trophies in the attic room. An actual fucking comfortable bed. Like, it's clear that, like, this is the room that they actually have for themselves, whereas the other room is the room that they want their mother to think they have.
Okay.
Is there also a set of stanchions and rope in this room?
No.
Tour guides can't reach this far. That's smart.
The door to this room has like 4 different locks on it.
Well, it's actually, the thing is, how you get in is I climb up through the roof of the other bedroom.
Oh,
And moving a panel kind of deal.
sneaky.
Yeah. Like I said, like, I essentially shifted a panel in the roof of my room to get up here.
I like your
Alright.
room. I like your room, Till.
And this
Yeah,
is a
this-
little better.
This is my actual room.
How
The
did
other
you
one-
get the bed frame up here?
Piece by piece.
Yeah, Mavis's question: how did you get the bed frame up here?
Piece by piece. It is, I can never
Oh,
take this
I see.
apart unless I saw it apart.
Wow.
Now,
Like,
did you use joinery or nails and glue?
Joinery.
You could
No,
technically
I
take
could,
it apart
but
then.
it's one of those, like, I could, but
That's a lot of work.
it's a lot of work, and I'd just get a new bed if I went anywhere else.
How did you get
That's
the
fair.
mattress in here? Wait,
It's
it's probably
very
one of
good
the other mattresses.
craftsmanship.
I have to
I
say,
have
you did a pretty
magic.
good job on that.
I helped. I was able to benefit. More of the floorboards do lift up. I just nailed them back down.
Well, I have to admire the dedication to have your own room.
I mean, would you want to sleep in the one downstairs
I
or
mean,
down
not
below
really.
me?
Not
That
really.
feels
It doesn't
haunted
look
as
like
fuck. No thanks.
Not
Is
really.
the
It doesn't look
creepy-
like
Is the creepy feeling up here too?
Hi, kitty.
Less so, but yes.
Yes, Try.
Hmm.
Thank you, kitty.
Pretty sure my house
Any-
is just haunted.
Any magic pinging?
Nope.
As far as I know, I don't have any magic items up here, but who knows if something fucking snuck up there.
No magic items.
Okay. I did pop another one in case the first one ran out during the conversation.
Yeah, I heard.
Okay. I wanna know if there's weird magic shit.
I wanna know.
Can you show me?
All right, Try. You gotta stop being so demanding. Hi. Yes.
Love me.
Sorry, my cat. My cat is doing her thing that she does.
All right. Can
I
we,
am
um,
uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Ember
let's leave.
is uncomfortable in this whole
Let's
house.
leave.
Can we
I'd
leave your
like to-
your creepy house full of
Yes, we
vents?
can. Yes, no, I also. Why do you think I'm never here? I just wanted you. Yeah, and I'll grab like kind of just some dumb like knickknacks and stuff that like I've been meaning to like bring with me. Like
Yeah, you
pocket
can do
things.
that.
Yeah, I'm just
Um,
grabbing like stupid things that aren't like meaningful, but
Yeah, as you guys actually just go back down, Till, you see a piece of paper on the bed, on the uncomfortable bed, and it leads to an address. And you can probably tell it's you know it's like the cartographer and Black Pearl was talking about that you have to go meet. Um, but yeah, you guys can definitely leave this very uncomfortable house.
Yeah, there's like a window that like show like what's like one of those like attic spaces that are definitely a false attic space that like have a window that like you don't like you never you're like what room does that window go to?
You're right.
Mm.
Say, Till, have you ever felt off here? I don't mean, just because of your mom and stuff, just when you were growing up.
Um,
It's a creepy
mm,
feeling.
I mean, now that I've like been in other places, I feel a little bit more. But before, it's just my house. Like it was definitely weird, but it didn't feel this unsettling. And even then, I'm like, I'm still used to it. Like it's just my house.
Yeah, it's weird. It's almost
Yeah.
like it's tunneled or concentrated here. It's
Yeah.
not the house, it's everything.
It's definitely not normal.
Oh no, it's normal. A lot of things happened here.
Well, it's not normal for the rest of us.
Oh yeah. I mean, sometimes how's the best way of explaining it? Sometimes something so bad can happen that it can be felt by just about anyone. It's kind of the feeling you get when you go into a creepy house. Not necessarily that everything kind of looks creepy. It's more like something's still there, but it's not there.
And how long ago did you say this feeling was? Or is started? I don't know.
Something happened 1,000 years ago.
Hey God, can I
What's
try
up?
and think of what possible weird shit could have happened in the area around here 1,000 years ago? If
Roughly
there were
1,000 years ago. Yeah, go ahead and roll me a history check.
Can I also roll one as someone that has lived in Port Town and would have learned the history?
Yeah, sure.
May I also roll?
Everyone can roll if they want to.
Sick.
Aha! 25.
I think
Okie
I
doke.
already made my roll for this, right, DM?
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck yeah! Natural 20
Nice,
for a
Dee.
29.
I
Damn.
only got a dirty 20.
That's a 23.
Okie doke.
We all know history now, bitches.
Addie, Mavis, Addie, no, Mavis, Ember, and Till. You can't recall. Addie,
Yeah.
you know with a natural 20 for a 29, uh, you know that you've read some things about. You've certainly read some things about Port Town and Sihonavan and the Argosite Peninsula, and you know that. How can I even put this without giving too much away?
What on what? No, I'm just kidding.
Give it away. Give it away.
No, let me look at my notes. Let me look at my notes.
The
Hold on.
annals of history open before me, my third eye wide.
Let's see.
Tell me your secrets, history. Reveal the truth before thine eyes.
You recall in a text that was mostly broken up, written in old Elvish, that there were a group of people around 1,000 years ago who stopped something from happening. And that's all I can tell you.
am on a natural. Jesus.
Probably need like a 30 plus or something.
Close.
Some
I am in fact
occult
capable
shit.
of rolling that on a 19 or 20.
level up or get like a spell and come back
I
to
have a
me.
plus 11 on history, but I rolled a 14, so
Damn, you have a plus 11?
bardic expertise.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Historian.
I had nothing else to do but read.
That makes sense.
Anyway, you guys can leave the Black Pearl residence and make your way to the inn that Till knows about, and it's called the I have one. Let me just go back to fantasy name generators. Hold on. It's called the Triangular Oysters Inn,
Triangle.
and yeah, the Triangular Oysters Inn, and it's right about in the Catwalk district, which is I guess the Catwalk district. Hello. Oh, there it is. I just fuck. Move the fucking map. There.
Oh my god, Jai, what are you doing?
It's about near the the Triangular Oysters in the Catwalk district, and this district is called the Catwalk district because this is basically where most of the Tabaxi in Port Town live. You see all manner of very short heights and ages as they walk by, and some are carrying groceries. Others look like they're just coming off their ships for the day, off of their out of their jobs, etc., etc. And you go into the Catwalk Inn. I mean, the Triangular Oysters Inn, and despite it being midday, it is already rousing. There is a table in the back full of a bunch of drunk Tabaxi folk, singing a sailing song and having a rousing time. There is chatter amongst the tables and booths, and at the bar there is an elvish, a half elvish woman. And as you all walk in, she looks up and greets you all. She's like, "Ah, hello! Welcome to the Triangular Oysters Inn. What can I do for you today?"
We were hoping to get a few rooms for the evening. I feel like we would have talked about like how to split up rooms on the way here. Just so we're not like arguing about it in character in front of this lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, so lodgings, and would you like food as well? It's all included, you see. We have specials.
Yeah,
They
sure.
have
I
What do you
could,
got to eat?
Our special for today is a fabulous roasted red snapper with Sihonavan sorghum on the side, and a fresh batch of grilled grilled cabbage.
Damn, Ike, you had that ready to go, didn't you?
sounds good.
I did not. I pulled it out of
Damn.
my ass.
Props to you,
yeah.
that sounds delicious.
Fucking
And I'm about to
tasty
go
as
pop
shit.
some fish sticks in the oven
All
after
right.
that. Jeez.
Yeah, that
yeah.
sounds good as hell.
For our drinks, we have our homemade mead, milk as usual, and of course water and the usual rums and bourbons.
Could
Damn,
I
you
have
got
a
me
milk
sold.
and rum?
Ew, together?
I look at Mavis like,
Did the innkeep say that? Ew.
No, she did it. She said she had rum, and she has milk, but not like rum and milk.
I'm
what?
wondering if the innkeep said ill. What?
You know what? You know what? Yeah, she did. She did.
Rip.
2 separate glasses. Oops. Apologies for the confusion.
Oh yes, of course you can have that.
Mavis pours the milk into the rum. No, I'm kidding.
I love the
Uh,
whiplash you gave this innkeep because she was so professional. That was a bad
you
drop.
fucking snapped her out of her customer service voice.
Yeah.
You know how hard that is? That takes some fucking skill.
Didn't expect a 92-year-old woman to come at you with milk and rum.
Yeah,
Hill
I
is
didn't
No.
looking
expect
at you with absolute disgust and vitriol. Like,
that.
what the actual fuck is wrong with
Like-
you?
What are you on, lady?
It's actually not that bad. It makes for a quick breakfast.
I'm looking at
Does-
Henri in
does-
disgust now.
Does the rum not curdle the milk?
Oh,
If
it
you
does.
put
That's
fast
what makes it, filling.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Hi.
Okay.
Old people are
Mavis,
fucking weird, guys.
a-
People
as
are
you guys
fucking
are,
weird.
as you guys get your rooms, hold on. As you guys get your rooms and put your things away, and come back downstairs for a hot meal, Mavis, um, from like across the room, there is a tabaxi there you recognize.
Oh, friend of
My
Mavis.
buddy.
And as you looked at her, she happens to look up and see you, and her eyes light up. And she walks over, and it's like, Mavis, hello. It's so
Hello
interesting
again,
to see you
dearie.
again.
How are you?
I am fine. I suppose the champion thing worked out. That's so fascinating.
Oh,
Tell me
you
if
know.
anything happens. I would love to examine one of your bodies if you died.
What
the fuck?
Okay, well.
I don't remember this being part of our
Alright.
initial interaction, but how's your brother doing, dear?
Oh, my brother's just absolutely wonderful. Barding it up as it is and causing a ruckus as usual.
Oh yes,
Mavis,
of course.
do you want to introduce us to your friend? Sorry.
I will introduce you to this friend. Before you stands a tabaxi, coming up to about Mavis's chest, shows not very tall, and she has sandy, pale ginger fur, green eyes, and she is not wearing any seafaring type of clothing, nothing like that. She just wears Actually, fuck it, she is wearing seafaring stuff. She's wearing a loose blouse and billowing pants. No shoes. And you can see that she has a wand holster strapped to her waist. And she says, Zell Meyer, nice to meet you all.
Could you copy paste her name?
It's like, yeah.
Thank you.
Ember, nice to meet you too.
Hold on.
Addie, a pleasure.
Hill.
There we go.
Improv.
And she says, pleasure to meet you all. Business in Port Town?
Yes, actually, we're here to close the rift at its.
Yes.
Addie, why don't you explain?
All right. Hello. We are here on official champion business. We're here to go to the plane of water and do what needs to be done. Seal the rift, make sure that storm goes away, and back to business as usual. All in a day's work, you know.
Oh my, how fascinating.
Yes, it is. I'm very excited to go.
Now, I didn't think such an eclectic group as yours could become champions. Did anyone get bribed?
I did.
This feels vaguely insulting.
No,
3 different responses. Yes, insulted, no.
Well, I can't speak for everyone. Personally, myself, I just tried because I was interested, and it was important. Then that I was chosen. I don't really know how else to explain it.
I think we just got lucky and went up against a whole bunch of schmucks.
You
Well, as
lost.
I recall, you lost consciousness during the choosing ceremony.
Oh, I did happen to slip. I'm a big guy. I'm not as agile.
I'm 92 years old. Neither am I.
92? Your age keeps going up.
Yeah, I
That
feel like
tends to
Mavis
happen
is
every
just
day.
like
Worse.
lying to fuck with Henri at this point.
Mavis is actually only 69.
Shut
Nice.
up! Is she? I thought she was 82.
She is 82.
Okay.
I was about to say 69. I was like, damn, you're closer to my age than I thought.
Damn, we gotta tell Jupiter to change the fucking art stat.
All right. That's funny. Yeah, I slipped.
Oh well, that's certainly something. My employer, of course, expressly forbade me from trying to become a champion.
Oh,
What do you
that's a
do?
shame.
Yes, it is.
What do you? Unless this is the cartographer, what do you do?
This is not the cartographer.
Me?
Not
Oh,
the
that
tracker.
that doesn't matter too much.
Now, Isel.
Nice deflect.
And Mavis gives her a look.
She smiles at you.
Do I have Zone of Truth prepared?
Ah, fuck.
I don't. Sad.
Rip.
Hold on.
I have detect thoughts, though.
I have sword.
I'm casting fucking detect thoughts on this bitch. She
This
needs to make a wisdom save of 17.
is a lot for someone who was just like, yeah, my work doesn't matter.
Addie is suspicious of everyone. And
See the
Black
purpose
Pearl
over there.
freaks her the fuck out.
What was the DC?
17. Oh, no, I think I just learned the surface thoughts. It's when I probe deeper, they have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Surface thoughts. She is thinking about Mavis, how nice it is to see her again. Her brother, who was causing a racket earlier that morning. The fish she just ate. She
Talking
locks
about
eyes
her
with
employer when which you mentioned it.
she gets a little blip of the employer, but then she looks directly at you, Addie, and smiles, and the employer stuff goes away.
You know what? Hold on. Let's see if Addie picks that up. Nah. Detect thoughts still stays.
What else do you talk to Isel about?
I notice you have a wand. What is your preferred magical expertise? I'm so very curious. I don't really get to meet many wizards or other magic casters.
Oh no, I'm not a wizard. I happen to be a sorcerer.
Ooh, interesting.
Of course you are.
Yes, it's quite fascinating. The magic that I have was very surprising to my parents, as you can imagine.
Oh yes, I can. And what, pray tell, if you don't mind me asking, how does your magic manifest? What does it look like? I'm so curious.
I almost forgot this, but as you are talking to Isel, she puts her hands up, and Addie and the rest of you really can see there is a familiar looking brand on the back of her hand, and it is one of the magical contracts that people in Sihonavan have.
Oh, I understand. I'll dismiss
She doesn't
the
show she doesn't show you, but you do see it.
I won't say that out loud, but I think seeing that and then understanding the tech thoughts will go away.
Let's see. Wait, what was the question again? Shit.
I was wondering like what form her magic prefers to take.
Oh, it's a little bit wishy-washy. And by that I mean it resembles the oceans very clearly. It's quite fascinating. I'm sure that you can imagine. However, Mavis, it was fascinating to see you again. Absolutely
You do well,
riveting.
dear.
But I must get going. I just stopped in here for a quick dinner before work.
Well, I
Uh,
hope you and your brother both stay out of trouble. Don't want to add you to our list of contracts.
You as well, Mavis.
It was lovely to make your acquaintance.
Ember has been focusing on her soup this whole time. Yeah. Good to meet you.
Oh shit, the food's here.
Good soup.
Good soup.
Yeah, Hunter's probably already sitting down with this red snapper.
Oh yeah, y'all eat everything like that.
It's fucking tasty.
It's delicious. You're like, damn, wish I didn't eat that fast. Anyway, Till,
Oh boy.
you are the most familiar with Port Town as you live here, and you follow the after you guys eat. Do you guys talk amongst yourselves about anything while you're eating?
I probably Hunter probably turns over to Toes like, yo, how about we get you a drink? Sure, you've had a long day having to run into your mom again.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I think Hunter puts down a coin or two on the table and calls over for some drinks for him and Till. And get the edge off. Say, how about you try that the brandy and milk, huh?
Ugh.
Put some hair on your chest.
Ugh.
You know I was joking about that, right?
Well, it's a real thing. Any man worth his salt can take it.
I'll try it.
It's been wonderful knowing you, Till.
It's been wonderful knowing you too.
You know what? I'll
I
try it
prepare
with
to
you.
cast Revivify or Lesser Restoration. Or
know
pulling
what,
up
kid,
components.
You know what, kid? I ain't a hypocrite. I'll take one with you.
Don't you
Hi.
normally drink this?
Yeah, so I go over to.
Wait, are you saying you don't? Like you're giving the impression that you normally drink this thing?
It's been a while. When I was a younger man, used to be a drink that I had every once in a while before I headed out in the morning. I didn't have time for breakfast.
I lean over to
Something
Ember.
like that.
When dinosaurs walked the earth.
Hey, I heard that. We were walking for quite a while. Okay, I mean, just popping up, but
I'll drink it. Sure, why not?
yeah, I ordered.
What could possibly go wrong?
You.
DM, I thus ordered some brandy milk. It's probably like 1/3 way brandy, and then the rest.
Roll a
milk.
Constitution saving throw.
Cool,
Oh.
cool.
Yeah, that's about what I'd expect.
Ew.
13.
11.
19 for me.
Henri, you are fine. Till,
Oh yeah.
you run outside
not fine.
because you barf.
Yeah.
You are
Yeah.
not fine.
You are.
I am what we call not fine. Funny enough.
Come on, kid. You kidding me?
It's disgusting. What?
I think most alcohol is disgusting. It just has a little something extra.
Then
No,
why
the
drink it?
something extra is barf now. So never again. I'm never trusting you with a drink order again.
Hey, I never said it was good. You know, it's just something you had to try.
Fuck it, I can do it. I'm gonna drink another one because I'm gonna keep it down. I have to do it.
Oh, there we go.
I have to succeed.
So, Till.
I have to succeed.
Stubbornness.
You
I
got more
have to
blood than I thought,
succeed.
though.
21-year-old who just
Go ahead and roll
Another-
another.
Another round. All right.
I don't know if I can watch this.
Oh, a natural one.
Fair, even worse than
Smell it.
before.
Oh, gosh.
Your stomach turns unpleasantly, and
I'm
you
keeping
barely make it out of the
everything
doors.
clean with prestidigitation, so I don't have to worry about smell or anything.
It's not enough. You see the
No.
chunks floating in the bourbon.
Nope. Oh,
Yeah.
this is starting to get a little too real for me.
You know what? Yeah, let's. This is getting too real for me too. Let's.
Yeah, till at that point, it's
enough.
like, nope, I'm done. I'm done. I am quite happily and forever finished.
All right, it was worth a try.
I don't think
Sweat
it was.
over water.
No,
This just seems cruel and unusual at this
wasn't.
point.
No, it's a rite of passage. I remember when I was a boy and I had some.
A rite of passage?
I,
It
didn't you
just
say
seems
your
criminal.
your experience growing up was like not good?
Oh no, not at all. Quite the opposite.
Okay.
There's
Please
words
don't
for
ever do this to your children. This will constitute as abuse.
Yeah, during my days, back when I was a wee lad back in bad company, sometimes we just didn't have the time to have a quick little breakfast. So
Well, I mean, you're not gonna feel hungry after. Okay, don't ever do this to your children.
Man, your chest, give you some courage, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know. I was about 8 when I had my first brandy and milk.
Oh
Gave
my
me the
god.
Courage
little.
or trauma?
Yes,
It gave me.
both.
It gave me the little kick in the butt I needed to get up and at him. You know.
Go be depressed. Good to know.
Oh, Henry. I'm so sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry about. I was proud I was able to hold it down. I mean, the first couple times I wasn't I was probably like tail over here, but after a little while, it's easier to go down. I say it's kind of nostalgic.
Your life is very sad.
I don't even talk to my parents anymore, and they never did anything nearly as awful as that.
You know, it's also kind of a necessity. You know, we carried around the milk for a little while. It might have gone a little bit bad. so
Okay,
you put some
okay.
brandy in there.
No,
No,
stop.
Ease it down. You know? Make it safe.
Justin,
Genuinely,
come on.
genuinely, please stop.
Sorry, my bad, my
Don't
bad.
do that. Anyway, you guys leave the Triangular Oyster Inn and head out to go see the cartographer that Anne Blackpearl pointed you guys towards. The cartographer actually lives, also in Catwalk, in this area generally. And as you guys walk through the twisting turns of Port Town and start in on, like, you know, looking at like all the houses and stuff, the houses look pretty good. And you stop in front of a very modest 2-story house. They're all kind of squished together, and the house looks like it's seen better days. It looks like the gutters need to be cleaned out and the windows washed, but it's still standing pretty nicely, and it's a pale washed out blue, and doesn't have a porch or anything like that. It just has the front steps, and you guys knock politely on the door. You can hear rustling from inside as people shift and move about, and when you open the door, it is 3 young tabaxi, and the one on the top is gray and white, kind of like gray with green eyes and a white chest. And the one on the bottom is kind of this a dark gray, and the last one is completely white. And they all look up at all of you with like wide eyes. And the one on the top says, "Hello, I'm Nino. Who are you guys?"
Hello, small child. We are the.
Have I met them before?
Ember, you have met them. When the last time you saw them, they were very, very small, barely old enough to walk. Let alone remember who you are.
Yes.
But this is Nina Tell's residence, and this is her 3 youngest children, Nino, Delia, and what was the last one's name? Shit.
One ever remembers the third one.
Hey, I'm always remembered.
No, wait. It's the middle
I'm
child.
the most important person in my family.
It's the middle one.
Yeah,
and
I'm the
not
most
older.
important. I'm the most important person in my family, straight up. My brother can kick rocks.
I don't know. That seems like a very important skill to have.
I think so too.
Kicking rocks?
Kicking rocks, yeah.
Someone has
Not
to
when
do
he
it.
does it. Hold on.
He breaks his
Nino,
tail trying to kick it.
Nino, Delia, and Cyper. And Nino, he says, "Wow, you guys look so cool. Isn't that right, Delia?" And Delia nods her head. These kids are like standing on each other's shoulders. And
Little acrobats here. Damn.
and Delia nods her head, and Cyper kind of looks at you guys with a tilted head, says, "I don't think so. They look weird. They're adults."
I know, adults are pretty weird. But we're here to see, did we ever get the cartographer's name?
It's not on the paper. It just says, you know what? Yeah, the paper says Nina Tell.
We're here to see someone named Nina Tell.
Isn't that your mom?
Nina or
Maybe they're
Nino?
on.
No, because I'm Nino Tell.
Nina.
Nina.
Dear.
You're
Oh,
person that draws the really cool looking maps.
Cyper all the way on the bottom says, "What do you want with our ma? You can't
We
talk
needed to
to
draw
her."
some maps.
Yeah. She's been asked to help us.
I will.
So yeah, how about you go and fetch her, and I'll let you play with this dagger I got here. Go
Okay.
ahead.
No!
No!
I'm a friend of your mom's. Do you want to go talk to her and ask her? Tell her that someone named Ember is here.
Cyper looks at Delia, and then Delia looks at Nino, and then Nino looks at all of you, and he gets off of their shoulders, and they have a quick huddle, and
Horrible.
and you can hear them whispering like, what, why? And I think we should. What if they're telling the truth? And I don't know, that they seem pretty weird, and they all look, and they all like swivel their heads at you guys and look you up and down again, and then go back to the huddle. It's like, well, I mean, do we want to get in trouble if they are here for her? And then there's silence, and and then they turn back and it's like, okay, we'll get Ma for you, but no funny business.
Of course.
No
Hold-
plans on funny business.
Hold my hands up. You have my word.
And without another word, they kind of slam the door in your faces, but you can hear them yelling throughout the house, and they say, and Cypress says, "Ma! Ma! There's some weirdos at the door for you."
Are children always like this?
Yes.
Oh.
I don't have kids.
Why are children weird?
Why are adults weird?
I don't know.
And you hear some shuffling from the door again, and you hear a voice say, "Weirdos? What do you mean weirdos?"
Weirdos at the door.
Champions of
And
Sihonavan weirdos at the door.
She opens the door, and you see Nina Tell. In her hand, she has glasses on. Hold on. Also, thank you for your music skills tonight, Kate. Off the charts.
Always
What I
backup.
do?
Nina's
Oh, she's so cute.
yeah, Nina looks almost
Oh.
exactly like her.
He's so small.
And you see a very short tabaxi. She looks up at you with her big green eyes behind her glasses, and she's holding like an ink pen in one hand, not an ink pen, like a calligraphy pen in one hand, and parchment and large pieces of parchment in the other. And she looks at all of you, and then her eyes land on you, Ember, and she's like, "Oh, Ember, hello! What a pleasant surprise!"
Yeah, I didn't expect to be back in Port Town this soon.
Yes, yes. Last time I saw you, you were asking me for maps on Viliami Grove. Did you ever get that thing what was wrong resolved?
Unfortunately, nah, that's still a work in progress.
Oh, my apologies. Please come in. You and your friends. You're gonna have to excuse the mess. I've been I've been working.
Oh, no worries, and we apologize for dropping in so unannounced.
Oh, no. Um, please come in. Please don't mind anything the children say. They have been
They're
rambunctious lately.
they're adorable.
Oh, thank you. Um, please come in. And she opens the door wider. And yeah, her house is messy. There are parchments and map making tools strewn about basically everywhere. There are wells of ink and parchment and compasses, whatever.
Compasses.
Nautical compasses and astrological charts, kind of everywhere, especially like on any flat surface that isn't the floor. Um, and she goes into her kitchen and she's like, "Please, take a seat. Let me get the tea on for you."
Hey.
Thank you.
I don't know if I put it into your thing, Ember. The people you know. Hold on. Volmarisol, Marshall, Eridanus, Cecilia.
Are these chairs kind of small for me?
Oh, the chairs are kind of small for everyone.
I might just sit on the floor out of fear of breaking one of the tiny chairs.
Just gonna lean on a post or something.
Ember, the last time you saw Nina, you were trying to get a map. You were trying to get a map made, or you were looking into how many maps there were of Viliami Grove for that thing. And last time you saw her, she had just had her kittens. Her oldest son Bernard was graduating out of school, and her husband Baronend was working as a shipwright.
Cool. Yeah, I like look around and I'm like, seeing obviously the progress she's made. I'm like, you seem to be doing well for yourself.
Oh yes, doing quite well.
Yeah, how is I'm sorry, I'm bad with names. Your husband?
Her oldest son or her husband?
Her husband.
Ah, so you mentioned Baronend,
Uh-oh.
and
Uh-oh.
Nina's tail goes stiff. And she twitches her ears and her whiskers, and she says, "Yes, everything's been going well. 2 lumps of sugar or just 1? Actually, let me just get the entire thing out. You can make it to your preferences."
Nina, is everything okay?
yes, everything's. Hold on. She tilts her head and like flicks in the air. Says, "Kids, no eavesdropping. At least be in sight if you want to listen in on everything." And from around the corner, Nino, Cyper, and Delia, they kind of trudge into. Oh, what? Hello? Please don't play. Trudge into like this kitchen area, and she says, everything is fine." And she twitches her whiskers again, and she says, "Here, the tea is ready. I hope you all like green. The only one we have here."
That's perfectly fine. Thank you so much for your hospitality.
Am
Oh, it's
I
no
Yeah.
problem.
am I getting please don't talk about it vibes?
Yeah, you are.
All right. I will back off.
What kind of star maps does she have? Because Addie is a big fucking nerd.
She has all sorts of star maps. She has star maps of the northern hemisphere in the which you've seldom in all of you have seldom seen because the Argosite Peninsula is located on the world's equator. Um Northern Hemisphere star maps, Southern Hemisphere star maps for the rainy season, star maps for the dry season. There's different constellations that you don't recognize, and mostly constellations that you do recognize. Star maps that are affected by the rings of the planet and the occasional daytime meteor, things like that.
I think I would just like politely chat with her about her work, asking some questions about the ones I don't recognize.
Oh,
Uh,
those are Tabaxi constellations
Oh, I see. That's so
from
interesting.
yes from the homeland across the Rippling Channel.
you
DM,
said she
are
was really.
yeah, sorry,
Go on.
DM. Tabaxi are from Temporary Island.
No, they. If you look on the map, I don't think I have one in Roll20. There is a landmass across the sea. A Temporary Island moves around. They're not from Temporary
Oh,
Island.
I see. There, gotcha.
Which is why it's yeah. So if you look at that map, the map, there is
Okay.
a landmass across the sea. The Tabaxis are technically from there.
Okay. Yeah, I think I would just like make polite conversation until it sort of naturally segues into, so why are you all here?
Yes, Nina does say so. If you don't mind my asking, not that it's not lovely to see you, Ember, and your companions. Um, what exactly are you all doing here? I'm sure you don't have use for an old map maker.
Champion business actually.
Oh, you're the champions of Sihonavan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thought you would look different.
Okay, only because we're friends, I'm not taking offense to that.
No, not you. Just in general. Aren't you a bit too young, Ember, to be a champion? You're hardly older than a kid.
We all kind of cancel each other out, as you can see.
I'm in my 20s.
102.
No, she is not. She's lying. She likes to do that.
Every time if you say your age, it gets increased by 10 years.
By the time all the rifts are done, you're gonna be 730. I could see it now.
All the cliffs of the Tempest.
I actually think she's saying she's younger than she actually is. To be quite honest with you. You know, like when you ask an old person, like, "Hey, how old are you?" and they're like 80, but like, "No, I'm 65."
I'm 112 years young.
That makes more sense to me.
It's still kicking.
Hey, DM, I think Hunter's kind of doing something, and he's not like engaging the conversation as much. You said that she was being kind of what's the word?
Bitchy?
KG.
Cagey when it comes to the topic of her husband, right?
If he's a ship hand and the storm's out at sea, my best bet is
Yeah.
he's fucking missing.
Yeah, that's what I'm figuring too. Yeah, but you said she was being cagey on when it comes to her husband, right?
You get the feeling that she does not want to talk about it.
Okay, because I'm a naturally curious spirit. Is there anything within eye shot of this living room area that might have belonged to him that I'm being drawn to? I'm not gonna like touch it. I'm just gonna get like a little vibe.
Vibe check.
There
I've kept the
is
depressed
if you look at Nina's picture in the NPCs channel,
Uh,
that ribbon around her tail.
that she's wearing right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to like go out and touch it. Can I just stare at it, kind of a deal, and be like, see if I'm feeling anything or if I see anything?
Sure.
Feels like it
I'm
might
just
be a
curious
bit
about.
rude to stare at a Tabaxi's tail.
I feel like she's busy talking to everybody, and I'm kind of scanning the room, and I just look at it for a little while. I just want to see if I can get anything about what happened to her husband or any backstory stuff.
Um,
Up
you're
to
gonna
you
have
though,
to
if I get
roll it.
anything from that. Yeah, that's fine.
Roll a check. Hold on. Roll.
I think I usually roll history when it comes to my psychometry.
Yeah, roll a history check on this.
Cool, no problem. Let's see here. 14 plus 7 is 21.
So, the feeling that you get from this handkerchief around this ribbon around Nina's tail. Nina Telltale. Anyway,
Telltale tail.
is a feeling that you are familiar
Telltale.
with. Not a feeling, an energy that you are familiar with. And it's the energy of the outer planes.
Oh, okay.
And that's about it.
He's a plane of water.
Cool.
The second she said ship hand, I knew.
All right, and I don't see anything, right? I just get that feeling.
No.
All right, no problem.
I mean, you get the feeling of alarm and danger before you get like the feeling of the plane of water or whatever.
All right. Cool. To know. Yeah, just scoping out.
Like Emma said, we are here on champion business. We have been sent here to deal with the rift, the storm out in the Rippling Channel. We will be aided by a Captain Ravan Whitevalor, but Countess and Black Pearl also recommended you as our cartographer.
Oh, that's very generous of the Countess. Yes, I suppose I do have a reputation for being one of the best cartographers here in Port Town. Yes, Ravon Winter White Valor. Bernard, he works for him. He's a very good employer. Treats him right. Isn't too mad or mad really at all when he has to cancel and watch the kits. Good man, very good man.
Yeah?
Yeah. You need a map of what exactly?
The rift opens up into the elemental plane of water. I'm not sure how familiar you are with the outer planes.
Oh, I have some knowledge of the outer planes. Not too much, but I think I can get you or make you a map that It's a little accurate to how the plane of water works.
That would be extremely helpful.
very appreciated.
Yes, I'll need some time, of course, but you're more than welcome to stay here while I do that. The children hopefully won't bother you all too much.
I assure you, if they do, it's quite all right.
Yes, it's just been so hard since. Yes, let me get that map for you.
We can help keep them entertained, probably.
Yeah, I can get on that.
As it just so happens, I have a coffee cotton candy maker in my bag. Let me
What
get
the
it out for a
fuck?
minute.
What the fuck?
What is that?
Davis pulls out this metal contraption.
We
and
don't
starts
have a bag. Do we have bags of holding?
No, we don't.
No.
I don't know where she's getting this from.
Is this
It's
the
in my
power of
cooking supplies
Christ?
kit. It just kind of dangles outside of my bag. I've been walking around with it the whole time. I'm surprised no one said anything.
Pocket candy.
She's the fucking.
Maybe it's just pulls out cornstarch and sugar in a
Yeah.
pot and just starts mixing it and makes like the dragon floss or the dragon spear candy.
I feel
Said
like
that
this is going to cause more problems.
You said the kids are around?
What?
You said we're gonna try to distract the kids? Are the kids
Yeah, you
around?
guys can distract the kids.
Alright, yeah, I'll probably send the kids. Hey kids, you guys wanna play a game?
Game? What kind of game?
Side
play
eye.
na-
Swear to God.
Ever played Nightcrawlers before?
Delia looks at you. She's like, "What? Night? What?"
Alright, here's how it's gonna work. That Henry closes his eyes. My eyes closed. Now I can promise you, I'm gonna catch at least all of you.
I am side eyeing Ember like, what the fuck is this shit?
I'll give you
Henry, I
three-
don't think you could have said that in any more of an ominous way.
I'll give you three seconds to run before I come for you.
Okay,
the-
it got worse.
Their ears kind of fold back,
One,
and Cyper says, "Are you gonna kill us?"
two,
It's a game of tag. It's a game of tag.
two,
It's tag.
three. And I'm gonna go forward. I'm gonna try to like grab one of them by the leg or something. You know, lift them up like I do with my kids, kind of thing.
I trip
They
Henri as he
dodge.
starts to go run at them.
Ah, dude.
Yeah, baby, it's for the kids. I feel like this is going to make things worse. Oh, there they go. All right.
Yeah, I'm basically just gonna play tag with the kids.
Okay. So Nina is in her study. She goes up to her study to start making you guys the map as you guys entertain her 3 young children. And for the most part, Nino, Delia, and Cyper are okay kids. They're children. They have their quirks. They do this thing where they do a group huddle a lot. You guys start to notice where before they come to a decision about anything, they confer with each other.
That's so cute. What the fuck? All right.
Gathering of the council. You're probably wondering why I've gathered you all here today.
Yeah, they're basically their own council. And a couple of hours like that pass by as you guys are entertaining her children, and you're playing a game of the floor is an endless pit of air. Don't fall down. Don't fall through it. When the front door opens and you guys see another tabaxi walk in. Ember, you double take because for a second you swear it's Baronin, her husband. But you can see the small differences, and also this tabaxi is wearing shoes, whereas Baronin almost never did. And you know that it is Bernard.
And Bernard.
Mix-ups that must have happened growing up.
Like bro probably walks in and Henry's like
As in-
holding one kid up in the air with one leg, and then the other kid in the air holding him by the other leg, kind of thing.
Yeah, he has he's dark gray with even darker stripes, tattered ears, and he's wearing a seafaring outfit with a loose blouse with pants tucked into his boots, and a rapier at his side, and a bandage, it looks like, wrapped around his tail. And he opens the door, sees Henri is holding one of his siblings up by their legs, watching them dangle, and his eyes kind of go around the room, lands on you, Ember, and he's like, "Oh, okay." I'm assuming they're fine. Yes.
Yeah, they're fine.
Okay, great.
It's Tad.
Yes. Hello, Ember. Hello, Ember. Nice to see you again. What brings you to Port Town with your interesting companions here?
Champion business actually.
Oh, I heard there was champions of Sihonavan. I was thinking about it myself, but he takes off his boots and like does that cat stretch and says, food has to stay on the table somehow. Ember, I must ask you, and he kind of turns you away from everybody else. You didn't ask about my father, did you?
Not directly, but well, no, I did because I hadn't seen him.
Yes, it's best not to bring him up around Mother. She
Yeah, I picked that up.
She's been taking it very hard.
Can I ask what happened?
Yes, please. Let's step outside for a moment.
Yeah.
Got that shit on though.
Huh? What?
I said he's got that shit on though. You see his little outfit looking like a little musketeer or something. We ready for a duel.
My name is Boots.
My father's name is.
He walks. He walks you outside and says, yes, a couple of months ago, even, a pretty bad storm blew through, and Father's ship was lost to the sea, shipwrecked, really. We got reports of it, and his body was never found, but a lot of people's bodies were never found. Mother thinks he's dead, but I hold out hope that maybe something that he's washed up somewhere. We just don't know. And it's not a couple of years ago. It's been about a year or two now, and Cyper, Delia, and Nino, they don't even remember Father at all. Really, they were so young when it happened.
Right. I'm really sorry. I didn't know.
There was no way for you to know. It's fine. Just make sure you don't mention Father around Mother again. I'm sure you've seen the state of the house. I just work so often to make sure everyone's taken care of that we don't really have, and the kids are so young.
Yeah, of course. Do you have you heard anything about why we're here?
You said champions. You're here to
Yeah,
fix that storm, that rift thing, and
yeah.
I'm sorry. Are you who's taking you out to the rift?
Captain Ravan?
Oh, Captain Ravan. Well, and he shakes your hand. I suppose we'll be going together then.
Oh,
Captain
you're
Ravon. Yes, I'm one of Captain Ravon's. I'm actually his second mate.
well. That's great, and also, um, this is gonna be dangerous.
Yes, but Captain Ravon, he he has his trust in me, and he pays rather well, so I can handle myself. I assure you.
No, I didn't mean to doubt you. Is there any chance that your father might have ended up in the plane of water?
Um, we well, we have no idea because there's there's really just no way of getting there and then getting back. In a way that you don't have to worry about dying on the way.
Right. If I see him, or if we run into him, which I know is a long shot.
Thank you, Ember. Uh, it truly does mean a lot.
Yeah, your mom helped me when I really needed it. It's the least I can do.
Yes, she never really told me the details. Why did you need a map of Viliami Grove of all things? It's been pretty mapped out extensively, you know.
Yeah, I had thought that, but I had an encounter some years ago while in the grove of an area that wasn't on any maps.
Oh, that certainly is weird. Um, Honestly, I had no idea what's going on in this country nowadays. Wars, princes getting assassinated, planar rifts. Sometimes I wish we could just go back over the Rippling Channel, but um, that's simply not an option anymore.
Yeah, I think I can understand that mood.
Yes. Let's go back inside. I'm sure. My brothers and sister would like to properly see me.
Right, of course. And thank you for filling me in.
Of course.
Yeah, we'll head back inside.
Could over the few hours that Nina has been working, could I feel like Addie is the type of person to like anxiety clean, or just like board clean. Can Addie just like start tidying the house?
Yeah, y'all can do that.
Help a mother out.
I'm not roping the others in. I think Addie just like ADHD sits there for too long and it's just like, I need to do something with my hands, otherwise I am going to lose my mind.
It's funny that you say that because I set up Henry to be the same way with cleaning because you know he's the fucking house husband. So I think he sees you start doing something. He's like, oh, thank God. I didn't want to be the guy to start doing this, but if you're doing it,
I can make sure
Bill
the
kind
kids.
of like quietly raises a C, and this is like quietly like, I have no idea how to clean.
the type to like lift furniture with one hand too, and just kind of like
Yeah, Till's just
sweep
like,
under there and stuff.
I have no idea how to clean.
Mavis
Well-
is still working on the dragon beard candy.
You want to learn?
Sure.
Alright, so it's like, it probably starts like tidying tables and like sweeping because
It's like,
hysterically,
where do you start? Where do you start when you're cleaning?
Well,
I
it's-
personally start with either laundry or just normal trash, but that's just me
But
personally.
we don't know what's trash here and what's like not trash.
I'm going
Are
to
you-
assume nice paper is not trash. Things on floor usually are trash. Food containers are usually a safe bet for trash. and then just like kind of take Till through my whole cleaning process.
I'll tell me personally, I like to leave that stuff for last because when you're cleaning, it isn't only just a cleaning of space; it's cleaning of the mind as well. You have to feel like you're making an impact. If not, you lose confidence and it just feels like you're doing it for nothing, you know? So I like to stand in the middle of the room, take a deep breath, scan the area. It's more about the things that bother you the most. So is there anything that stands out to you, Till?
What if everything bothers me because it's
Mhm.
dirty?
Then we start with a small area and get that as tidy as possible, getting aforementioned clutter, yada yada yada, trash, etc., laundry, and then we just keep moving from place to place. And if
This
you need
entire
to
time, Phyllis kind of looked uncomfortable in this clearly nice family house of just like how, like one of the kids knocks something over and they expect like a bad reaction from Nina, and they're just like,
oh,
"What the
Just an
fuck?"
exasperated sigh.
Yeah, they're just like kind of expecting bad reaction, and then they don't get bad reaction. They're like, "This is wizardry."
what
Yeah,
in the
personally, Till, I like to start with the easier things. You know, a lot of people make the mistake of going for the hardest part first, and then they tire themselves out. Once you start with the easier things, and you feel like you're kind of moving your way up, it becomes easier for you to make it to the last sort of leg of your little race here. Honestly, a man is only as good as the space that he keeps. So it's good that you're learning now, like tossing him like a rag or something.
It's valuable life skills.
I tie like a little rag on his head so we don't get his head dirty. Say, yeah, we're gonna get dirty. Let's go.
Oh, okay.
Like lifts up the couch. Like Till, get down there. And I clean the floor, but also clean the bottom of the couch too.
That's far too specific. We should be taking on general tasks first, making the space livable. We won't be, well, there's probably a large chance we won't be coming back here. So if we can alleviate the largest parts of cleaning, the bulk items, if you will, and make it easier.
Well, it's obvious you're doing the more trivial things. You're gonna get the things that are gonna get left behind over here. This is stuff that Till needs to learn. You know.
No
Anybody
one
can
is
take
going
the
to
most
see
sweep under
everybody.
the couch.
Wouldn't it be better to start with organizing stuff into piles? That way, if nothing else, we can
You know what?
like leave.
Yeah, Sadie. Maybe we should let Till take the lead on this. We follow.
All right.
See where
Let's see
see
your
where his
stuff,
mind's thinking.
Till.
Yeah. How about Till lead the way?
Oh,
What do you do
okay.
first?
I like this weird alliance that Addie and Henri fucking make.
You guys just hear what sounds like an explosion come out of the kitchen.
Not my problem. Not my circus. Not my monkeys. I don't care.
I think Henry recognizes people have a different way of cleaning. He's very like go down on the floor with a toothbrush kind of thing. So he's kind of interested to see where Till's coddled mind would go. You know, like he said, he's never cleaned before. So like, where would he, what would he focus on?
I think he's definitely had to like clean the room in the terms of like how do I explain it? Like he's had to
Well, he has to clean
clean.
the attic, right? Because
He
he doesn't
cleans
want
the
servants
attic, but that's
around.
like not cleaning. That's like tidying to him. So for him, he starts kind of with
He'll
What?
put up with the full like crew of servants that do the actual cleaning.
yeah, like the house is like very rarely dirty. He's kind of just like
So
out here.
as you're moving along, I want you to keep one thing in mind, right? Anybody can clean a house to high hell. Real art is cleaning it in such a fashion where it still looks lifted. You know, and you have to be very careful about it. You can clean everything, but leave a little something here, a little something there. That way, when someone enters a home, it doesn't feel foreign. It feels like, oh,
Can I
you guys
ask
just so happen to
something?
pass by. But yeah, what, what happened?
What the fuck is going on? I don't know.
You turn from a fantasy anime to a what's it called? Slice of life anime.
I don't know what's going on. I said this like half as a joke because
I
I
was like running with the bit, and I'm just like, where is the bit going?
I don't know where the bit is going. I was saying this just to do something nice, and
I know
because
that's
Patty
like
has
feels like.
Hey,
It
this
was
is
like
what Henry's been doing for years, okay? It's the one thing he's good at. He can't have a job, but he can clean a house and be a housekeeper person. You know, he can be a homemaker. Yeah, the real art is when people go to your home
No,
or your
fuck you. We're
room.
not still doing this.
Oh, I'm
Uh,
just okay. All right, fine.
I want to hear what this.
As you guys
I said I
finish
can't.
cleaning
We
Nina's house,
We clean. We there's some weird really clean spot. And then the rest get cleaned to an okay amount.
This comes out 45 minutes into cleaning, covered in cornstarch, but with a full bowl of dragon beard candy.
Yeah, like the room gets tidied, but boy, is there some really weird, specifically clean spots.
It's probably Henry's doing that.
yeah. Anyway,
That was my thought of like some very
after a
specific...
couple of hours of you guys cleaning and Bernard, he starts, but then he's like, "Oh, I'll just lay down for a few seconds, for like a few minutes,"
hope you
and then
pass.
he's knocked out in like 2 seconds. And Delia, Cypher, and Nino, they climb onto him and start purring, and he starts purring in his sleep too.
So cute.
And you guys clean, and Nina finishes the map. And she comes downstairs, and she looks at Bernard and her 3 other kids, and kind of like smooths out their tufts of fur, and presents you all with the map of not only the Rippling Channel, but of the approximation of the plane of water and the citadel of 10,000 pearls. The city you guys are supposed to be going to. I don't know if I mentioned that the last time, but that's the city you're supposed
It got mentioned at some point. It sounds familiar.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
it was mentioned.
And she says, "Well, I suppose what's left is for you to meet Captain Ravon and do what do your champion business. I wish you all the best of luck." And she goes over to you, Ember, and she takes your wrist, and she's like, please keep Bernard safe.
I like take her hand, and I'm like dead serious as I say, I will absolutely do my best.
Thank you. And that's what we're going to call it for tonight. It's already 11. It's
I
almost
love this
11:30.
family. I will, in fact, protect this family with my life.
Well,
This is like
we
one
gotta
of my
protect the brother with our life. Apparently.
yeah.
Okay.
Imagine if Bernard died. That'd be funny.
Oh, that's where all I would be going for all the revivifies, all of the prayers.
That's gonna be an awkward ride back home.
Yeah, we're gonna avoid that as much as possible.
Hey, Nina. Hi.
Hey, so we lost the son that shares a name with your with your husband. So sorry about that.
Name and appearance.
Good news
Yeah,
is we
so-
cleaned your living room.
So the thing that I have in tabaxis for this homebrew is that they're named after the parent that they take the most resemblance after.
Oh.
Nino.
Ah, that's
Yeah.
smart. That is
So
really cool.
yeah, so if Bernard has like a kid and the kid looks like him, he's gonna name him like Barry, and then Barry from there is gonna be like
Bo, I don't know.
or Bradford, and so on and so forth.
A fun
Until
way to,
eventually
a fun way to see how the name changes over
Yeah, so they have like family trees that span not that span for like names and names of generations of names.
Oh, that's really cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
That
that's
is really cool.
also really
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah. Wonder what happens if you don't look like any of your parents.
You
They
got
just give
cheated
you
on.
random ass names. Just a random ass name.
The two very different answers. You got cheated on. Pick a different name.
They're like,
Oh
damn,
god, I
that's
wonder if that's like a slight. Like you fucking.
Genetics are weird, man.
Oh no, but like it looks like a different tabaxi, and the slight is when they're born. They're like, huh, kind of looks like other person they suspected you've been cheating on them with.
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna stop
Awkward.
the recording.